It's been a cloudy week for everyone. Temperatures are back into the mid-30s again today. Our weather very stagnant. Same with our temperature patterns. I don't think that changes until the first part of next week. We've got cloudy skies in Marshalltown here in downtown Des Moines. That stretches into southern portions of the state as well. Rainfall totals yesterday, most of the rain coming in basically along and then east of I-35 here, picking up just under a half an inch of rain for Des Moines, almost a half an inch up towards Marshalltown. Same for Ottumwa there. So those were some healthy totals. And then after midnight tonight, rainfall totals only a few hundredths of an inch. But that rain definitely helping us. The melting continues and it will get even better, or at least more melting, I should say, continues into next week when I think we see more sunshine and our temperatures do warm up into the 40s. As far as what it looks like today, we've got a mostly cloudy sky, just some showers left over across far northeastern Iowa, and that's about it. Visibilities, though, down to about 2 miles here in Des Moines, less than that in Perry. Otherwise, we're doing about 2.5 miles visibility there in Osceola and close to that over towards Sheraton. So there are still some patchy areas of denser fog, but for the majority of us, the fog not quite as bad as it has been the past several mornings. Temperatures upper 30s here for everyone. 36 in Ankeny. We're at 37 up in Ames. Next 12 hours, pretty quiet. We'll keep temperatures mid-30s here through the early evening. If you have plans tonight, I don't think we'll see any rain, but we do have, just kind of the sloppy mess outside if you're out walking the streets this evening. As far as the clouds go, they'll stick with us, and there could be, again, more patchy fog again tomorrow morning. I think if we do see any sunshine for the weekend forecast, it's going to be on Sunday. Temperatures hang back into the mid-30s both days of your weekend. That rain is out of here later on today, but we are stuck with the clouds and the gloom. That will be with us right through the day on Saturday. I think we're back to a mostly cloudy sky tomorrow. It's Sunday that we could see some sun breaks there, clearing west to east potentially through Sunday afternoon, but I think at least the first part of your Sunday is left with the cloud cover. But we are back to sunshine and warmer temperatures above average heading into the middle part of next week. So today's forecast, mid-30s like we have been this whole week. Tonight back down to right around freezing or so. Tomorrow's forecast has us into the mid-30s again under that mostly cloudy sky. 8-day forecast looks like this. Mid-30s through Sunday. We're closer to 40 with more sunshine on Monday, and then we do return to the 40s starting on Wednesday and beyond. We're talking mid-40s by next Thursday and Friday. Again, more sunshine is back and more melting as those temperatures warm up with the sunshine.